All right, so today we're gonna be talking about completing the square. Yesterday we were talking about solving quadratic functions by solving square roots. Again, the goal of today's lesson is to be able to solve a polynomial function by completing the square. How do you complete the square? In order to complete the square of the following expression, again, this is an expression because it has no equal sign. It's x squared plus bx. Remember, in order to complete the square, you take the middle term, divide it by 2, and don't forget to square. Okay. Again, I'm going to show you a shortcut version of completing the square and then the longer version. So again, for your homework, hopefully you guys could do both, but again, for your quiz, just do the shortcut version. Alright, so first example, find the value that completes the square and then rewrite as a perfect square. So let's go ahead and see the first example. The first part is find the value that completes the square. So again, how do we complete the square? It is b over 2 square. So again, let's go ahead and describe what our b is. Our b is positive 2. So let me work over here. Rewrite this very quick. Again, you want to simplify this as much as possible. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. And to answer the first question, it says find the value that completes the square. 1 squared is equal to 1. So this is your value. That completes the square. All right, so next, from this point, we've been doing box method for the past 2 weeks. I want to show you how to solve this by box method, but then I'm going to show you the shortcut. I'm only going to do this once, because again, I don't want you to focus on the box method. I want you to focus on the shortcut version. Okay. All right. All right, box method. How do we do the box method? Again, create yourself a box. Remember, we're going to cross multiply the terms that go into these 2 boxes or 4 boxes. Again, follow the color pattern. Whatever we get here, we're going to multiply, cross multiply, bring it down here, and our goal is trying to get our middle number, which is positive into x. Okay. The first term goes up here. Our last term goes here. And again, remember, our factors go horizontal. These are going to be your factors. Okay. Again, this is called complete the square because these 2 terms are going to be exactly alike. That's the whole term about completing the square. So how do we get what times what gives you x squared? And those answers are x times x. There's only one solution to that. And again, this is an easier version. Again, we always start off easy. What times what gives you 1? That is positive 1 times positive 1. Or you can use negative 1 times negative 1, but again, the middle term is positive. That's why I'm using positive 1 times positive 1. All right, let's go ahead and check our answers. 1 times x is 1x. 1 times x is 1x. And again, we do get 2x. So I just finished my box method. Let's go ahead and see what my answers are. X plus 1 times x plus 1. Now you can leave your answer like that, but since you notice that these 2 are exactly the same, this right here is called complete the square because we're multiplying the inside twice. Okay. Now, again, let me emphasize, this is the long version. I don't want you to do this. I want you to try it once, but I'm going to show you the shortcut. Okay. Let's go ahead and erase this. All right, so pay attention here. Here is the shortcut now. Shortcut. You're going to watch that we're going to get the same answer. You take the letter, bring it down, And remember that this has to be simplified. It has to be in the simplest terms. So again, positive 1, that's simplified already, and it's positive, so I'm going to bring down the plus 1. Don't forget the square. And what do you notice? This method is going to work 100% of the time. This answer and this answer are exactly the same. Okay? So again, let me just go over what I just briefly taught. Box method, we've been teaching that for the past 2 weeks. Again, do not do the box method. I just wanted to prove a point that box method, if you do the box method, you're still going to get the answer as I did the shortcut. Okay. So for your homework, I want you to go ahead and try number 2, 3, and 4. And again, first thing tomorrow in class, I'm going to call up on 3 volunteers, and that's going to be our warm-up. So again, that is completing the square by an expression only. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and solve completing the square for a polynomial function.